Hey guys, how we doing today? I am going to be playing with Spellbinders Whimsical Critters like I was doing in the middle of the night last night with Denise. Which last night I made the penguin and the bear. And today I'm gonna make some other ones. Not really sure which ones yet. Let me get all this stuff opened up. Let me bring this a little further away too, because there we go. That way not right on top of me there. Let me get this open up so if anybody joins the chat. I wasn't going to do this live today, and I was like, well, those that weren't in last night might not have heard me say that I wasn't going to do it, so decided to go ahead and do a live anyway. So here I am. Alright. There's no messages yet, so didn't miss anybody saying anything. I'm just going to be die cutting, and I've already got some of the pieces cut here, but I got to cut all the rest of it. That's what I'm going to be doing. And thinking I should do the fox, or should I do the raccoon? Trying to think what pieces are for the raccoon. These are a little tricky to figure out. Like, what piece do I use for that? I don't see a piece that looks like that. Yes, I do. Here they are. Let's do the raccoon. Let's make a raccoon. Hey, Jackie. I'm doing alright. How are you? So I'm pulling out some dies and my die cutting mat, which I'm using the magic mat, the pink magic mat. Some white cardstock that I can ink up. So these are the pieces that go there. I've already got the circle. So I need this piece. I need several pieces. Okay. I need this piece. Oh, that chat keeps closing down on me. Open up. And then I need this piece. Wow. And then I need this piece. This piece, this piece, that piece. And I need some of this right here. Which I'm going to use some inks and stuff to ink blend these pieces up once I get them cut. Alright, let's see. I pulled out that. I pulled out that. Little piece that go in the ears. The ears need to do. Alright, let's cut those for starters. If anybody else is crafting along, say hi. So I'm just running them through my switch machine. And people aren't here because I said at like 1 o'clock a.m. I was like, no, I'm probably not going to go live, but I'm here. So, you know, one of them unpredictable moments. Alright, I don't... I've never made the raccoon before, so this will be interesting. This is an earpiece. And these dies are, they're a couple years old. I believe they're 2023. It should tell you what year. I think they're like 2 years old. Let's see. Yeah, they're 2023. If you ever want to know Spellbinders year, they're usually on there. If you have the original packaging. Let me put these back on here. They didn't give the raccoon a scarf, but I think I want to give him a scarf to go with that hat that he's got. Also, I don't know, we'll see. Let's get our pieces and see what we got. Alright. Where'd the 2 ears go? Oh. They're still in the thingy. See the 2 little earpieces? So, Jackie, are you crafting right now? Are you at your craft desk doing stuff? Anybody else? If you're watching a replay, let me know if you're crafting. Okay, that goes there. Does he have a little... Oh, yeah, that's where the eyeballs go. Okay. I was thinking for a minute, does he have cheeks? But no, he doesn't have cheeks. Okay. So, that's the wreck. The bottom is there. We got those pieces there. This. We need a nose. I didn't do a nose. I didn't cut a nose. Alright, last night I figured out which one was supposed to be the nose, and now I gotta remember. That's for the inside of those other ears. Okay. My brain doesn't want to cooperate. You're not. You're just watching? Okay. I'll try not to go quiet when I think. I'll try to keep talking. There is a... Make sure that that's not that. Must be this. Must be this piece. I don't think that was it though. No, see there was a piece that actually cuts a nose. Where is that piece at? I cut it last night. And it took me a while last night to find it too because I just didn't like recognize it right off the bat. I don't see one. So we'll cut that piece out. That's too big for the nose. See his nose here? And it goes on that little circle. And I cut the nose out last night, so now I gotta remember which... Oh, these dies are tricky. Let's look on here and see. Make sure we got everything. This goes like that. It's the beak. It was in the beak. I found it. It was over here. I found it. It was underneath instead of up there. Alright. So there. Let's get that out of the way. Morning, Melissa. How you doing today? So we got the ears. And I need to cut the nose. I've already got the eyeballs, I've already got the base, and I've already got the metal piece. So I need the hat. And I think I'm going to give him a scarf, even though they don't give him a scarf. I think I want him to have a scarf, too. So I said to myself, get him a scarf. Okay, there's another piece to the scarf. Where is it? Right here. And right here. And I will definitely have to be ink blending. Hi, Ryan. Moving slow? Yeah, I get it. I wasn't going to do a live, and then I was like, well, because I did one in the middle of the night last night. Then I was like, no, because you know what? I won't be doing one on Wednesday because there's no bullcrafting Wednesday. That's why we did the live last night. And so... Oh, you don't have that one yet? Well, this one was, well, you know, it was gifted to me. It's the only reason I have it. They haven't put it on clearance yet. They haven't put it on sale yet either. Because I just noticed that they've got a, add-ons, because this is an add-on to the ornament one. And, they also have an add-on that is Santa Claus. And a reindeer and a snowman. And I was like, ooh, I was eyeballing that. I was watching some videos. And then I was looking, trying to figure out how I could do that without having to have the other set. You know, like cut my own little pieces. And something I'll have to play with when I'm not on camera to figure out. So if I can't figure it out, I don't feel like a dimwit. Alright. Alright. So put that back. I don't need more than one of those. I don't need more than one of them. I will need more than one of those, though. Okay, I need another one of these. One more round through the, I think I'm just going to make this one a tag. Last night I made cards. And I'll wait a few more minutes to see if anybody else shows up. And then I'll show the cards that I made last night during the live. If you guys didn't watch the live. I don't need the actual beak part. I just need the nose part. Because the raccoon don't have a beak. They got a little nose, not a beak. Hi, Lee. How you doing? Okay, you're listening and editing a vlog? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Alright, so I need one more of these. And one more of these. Let's hope this tape holds them there. That's what I need. I need one more of each of those. And then we can start ink blending these up and make us a little raccoon ornament. I have to pick out colors. I don't think I... Alright. What do I do with it? Oops. I'll be glad when I can get my sleep schedule right. Oh, I need a little black thing. One of the little piece that goes behind the nose too for this piece here so the mouth can be black. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have a piece of that's brown, that's not black. Pretty sure I got a piece of black cardstock here. There we go. I can cut that out of that. Will that cover the mouth? Yeah, that'll cover the mouth. So we'll cut that out for the mouth. Then we'll be done. I said a minute ago we'd be done with the die cutting part, but we'll be done with this one. So those that didn't see the cards I made last night, I made the penguin and I made the bear. And I already had the mice on the, with the lights all stenciled out. So I just added my bear ornament, and then I added glossy accents to the lights, so the lights would be a little shiny. And this one here, I used Astro Paste and all. Which if you want to see how I did it, you can watch the video from last night. And you'll see how I made that one. But those are the cards we made last night. Okie dokie. Now for the real fun part. Alright, this is the hat. Where's the bottom of the hat? Here's the bottom, the brim of the hat, which goes like this. Assuming it goes right on top like that. Okay. Now, we want our scarf and our. See, they didn't put a scarf on them, but I'm going to. They didn't. Do I want it to match? I want it to match. Of course, I want it. Let's see, what colors do we have? What color do we want to make it? Do we make it green? They got the hat green on there. Do you want to do it green? I think so. But I'm going to put snowflakes on it. See, I don't know. I don't think there's enough room for a snowflake, but there might be. We'll try this stencil out and see how that works. Alright, and we'll make the scarf green and white with snowflakes. Sounds good to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue. I'm going to go ahead and glue these little pieces on before I ink blend and stuff, because I want the stenciling to go over the whole thing. It may not work right that way, but we're going to try it anyway. And that would be these pieces here that go on here. Get off there. Is that the right way? I think that's the right way. My idea may not work, but it might work. Hi, Danny. Did I say hi to you, Ryan? I hope I did. I don't remember if I did or not. Alright. And let me get out. There's a raccoon. Raccoons are gray and black, right? They got them gray and light gray, but I think they're gray and black. Okay, I did. Alright, cool. I don't want to leave. So I think we'll just do 2 shades of gray, kind of like they did, but we'll do it out of one. We'll use Lost Shadow. But first, let's do this one. Y'all remember what I did for a grippy mat last night? If you watched me last night. If you didn't, if you have a background stamp, where's that background stamp set? Where's that stamp set? I didn't put it back in its bag. Uh-oh. Okay, we're not gonna, there we are. If you have a background stamp that's photopolymer, you can use the back side of it. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Am I on screen? I think I am. We could actually do a completely different color. We could do like plumberry. I like that color, if you guys haven't noticed. Denise! Anne! Hello, everybody. Welcome in. So you can, I showed that last night, but you can just use a background stamp and then use the side you would normally stamp with on the table, and then the flat side, the no facing up, and then your stuff will stick to it, make it easier to ink blend on, if you're using stencils especially. We're going to do his stuff green and white, and we're going to use well, that's not going to, let's see. That's not going to work. That's not going to look right. They're just not quite small enough to look right. Everybody saying hello. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Do, do, do. Okay, I'm going to use a small... I'm going to use me a little blending brush, because I want to do just little areas with that. Let's see. This one here, I think might work. I don't remember what colors I used this on, if there's any color in there. Alright. So we're going to pull out Later Gator. And we're going to just find, like, this snowflake right here. And we're just going to come in and put a snowflake there. We're going to lift it up. We're going to move it along. We'll throw a star on it too. I think that one's shaped a little differently right there. And then we'll go back to this one. And then, what? Are you... What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Trixie, what's going on with you? Everybody was kung fu fighting. That boy was fast as lightning. Just moving my stencil along. Move along, little doggy, move along. There we go. And then we got to do a scarf too. Oh, cool, you're painting your paint by numbers? Sweet, Danny. Alright. That'll be our raccoon's hat. And his scarf. I want actual lake. I'm gonna do this one with like the actual snowflake. Might not like it. I might like it. We'll find out. Yep, I like it. I like it. There we go. Okay. I think we're done with the green now. So we're done decorating the hat and the scarf. Now we need to decorate these parts. These parts right here, these are all the same color, I think. No, they're not. Well, we're going to use the same ink. We'll just go darker on some than others, that's all. Alright. And I need a brush. I need to get a brush out. Dum, dum, dum. Can't never remember which one this brush is for. Look, I think that has black soot in it. So that totally didn't... Hey, where's the little ears? Those are the ones I should have done with black soot. I wanted to go in with hickory smoke. I don't think that's not hickory smoke, Linda. That's Lost Shadow. I want well, I guess Lost Shadow would work. I really wanted to use hickory smoke. I guess Lost Shadow would work. We'll use Lost Shadow for the base. Right now we're gonna do hickory smoke. Yeah, that's a much better gray. You gotta learn to tap your things off. You gotta learn to tap off, Linda. Oh, you're doing it for in-laws as a gift? Awesome. think Lost Shadow's a lighter color, so I don't think... I should have done those with the Lost Shadow. These pieces, these little bits and bobs should have been darker than that one. I probably should go over it with some... Did I die cut the black piece, or did I just say I was going to? And then not... No, I did, okay. And do you own the picket fence distress ink from Tim Holtz? Asking because I wondered if it's any good. I don't have a color that's picket fence. I don't even know what color that would be. So, no. Hi, Vicky. Picket fence. I don't think so. Oh my gosh. What colors family would that be in? I don't have it. Oh, okay. No, I don't have that. The only white ink that I have is Brutus Monroe's white pigment ink. Alright. Where's my black soot? There's black soot. And I'm going to do a little bit of black soot on there just to darken it up just a little. Because I want it to be, see how it goes in there? So there we go. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. I don't know what that little piece is. Oh, that's the nose. I didn't do the nose out of black, so let's bring that black soot back in. Let's give him a black nose. Give him a darker nose. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Funny, I read that as company picket fence and couldn't figure out what it was, right? I did it first too, but then my brain went, no, it's probably a color. It's just color I don't have. Alright. So I think I have all the bits and bobs now. This one needs to be a light gray, and of course I added the black soot on my brush, so now I don't have the light gray for that, but come in with hickory smoke, dab it off because I don't want it dark. It's gonna be dark anyway. It's gonna be darker than I wanted it to be. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I got all the bits and bobs colored, stenciled. Now I just need to do the bottom piece that all this is going to attach to. Which is one of these circles. I'm just going to right on there, and I'm just going to bring this color in, because it's supposed to be a light gray. Let's make a cute tag. These will make cute tags. Oh wait, this Lost Shadow looks darker. I don't remember Lost Shadow being darker, but it is. Oops, because it's the Distress, that's why. It's not the, Oxide. Or maybe I'm just seeing things wrong. Now, see, the Oxide one is a lot lighter. Get that dark ink out. Get some of this light ink in. There we go. That's a lighter gray. It's got some different multicolors mixed in there, but that's okay. It's a raccoon. They're wild animals. They're not clean, solid colors anyway, are they? I'm part of the We Do... Zachary! Welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. Alright. I think that's good enough, guys. I mean... try to make it smooth, but... it's good enough. Now... kids have early release today, so I can actually... oh, sweet! Awesome. Okay, let's put that stamp back over there. We gotta clean it off, though. Alright, so now we're gonna glue. We're gonna do some gluing. So first things first, let's put the top of his head on. Let's run a pin through our glue thing because our other pin didn't seem to go in all the way, just to make sure that the glue is going to come out right. Just to make sure. Make sure I'm up here on screen. I think Denise did the raccoon last night. Denise, if you're in here, did you do the raccoon last night? Yeah, see, that should be lighter. Or that should be darker. And I'm only going to make one of them because I've already been at this for half an hour. Wow. Alright, we're just going to put this piece right here. Look how they just kind of go right up to each other. And I should have done this one, the lighter gray. But I need a piece of... I need this to go behind it. I hope you guys see what I'm doing. I'm just going to put some glue right here. And then I'm going to stick this little piece right there. Dun 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 dun. I got to get that song out of my head. Everybody was kung fu fighting. And that boy was fast as lightning. Do, 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 do. A little bit frightening. Okay, wait a minute. Where'd his nose go? I cut his nose, didn't I? Right there. There's his nose. Okay. So we're going to put some glue right here. Now, not everybody, I'm sure, but in that song they were. Oh, we gotta put these guys on too. You almost, if we did the colors for a sloth. I keep seeing different animals in these. When I was putting the bear together last night, I was seeing a monkey. Now I'm like, hey, this could look like a sloth. If I did it like that, it could be a sloth, but we're going to go like this. Put on his robbing mask. That robbing mask should be darker than that. That needs to be darker. That doesn't need to match the background. And I'm probably going to mess my project up doing this, but that needs to be darker. There we go. I just want it a little darker than the background, that's all. Not like massively different, but a little. This one will get better color because I'm not on the thingamajigger. I just want it darker than that background. There we go. There, because I want it to stand out. Do y'all see the, you're glad it's not a toad? Yeah, I haven't messed around with toad stuff yet, but I'll get around to it. All right. Oh, you went to your daughter's today? Okay. Did, if you're driving, don't be texting. Did you make the raccoon last night? I don't see the answer. Do y'all see the sloth? I see a sloth. Alright. Now let's put some glue right here. And some glue right here. Come over here. And get us an eyeball. Stick an eyeball in there. No, you didn't make the raccoon? Okay, well, I'm making the raccoon today. And I'm adding parts to it that weren't part of it. The scarf. I'm adding the scarf to them. Alright. Put a little bit of glue right there. And then we'll piece this piece in. Penguin, bunny, fox, and corgi. You fox/corgi. That's funny. Okay, there's one ear. Yeah, you got one that looks like a corgi. I'm telling you, this looks like a sloth. Right? At least what I imagine a sloth would look like. Which way do the ears go? They go like that. Okay. Trixie, you can't be just moving all around. What are you doing? You gotta wait for Mommy to get done. We're going to put his hat on his head. I put too much glue on there. That hat looks funny on there. That hat don't look right. It has to go to the edge though, because the ears got to go around the Now to clean it up to make it a tag, you would need to cut another piece, and because I got all that glue there, I would cut another one of these and glue it on there, and then another circle, and then you could stamp to and from. I'm not doing that with this one though. I'm just putting them together. Alright. This is the bottom of the rim of the hat. So let's put that on. It's like, just give your eyes a minute, let everything kind of like... That's too much glue, Linda. Almost look like a wolf. He could be a wolf too, instead of a raccoon. If you wanted him to be, he could be whatever you wanted him to be. You see it? Cool. Alright, and now I'm going to give him a scarf. The other one did... Hi, Cheryl. The other one didn't get a scarf. This one's getting a scarf. At least the one they have in the picture. The one they put together. They only put a scarf on the penguin and the bunny. I'm going to put one on the raccoon. I'm going to put this like that. Just like so. And then I'm going to put glue on this side of this one. And I'm going to do it just like so. So I said to myself, see, I say it all the time. That don't look right. That's what I said. It don't look right. There we go. That looks better. And then, because it is an ornament, we need some ornament pieces. Now, I'm just going to put the ornament piece right over this piece. Like this. That's not how they have it looking, but that's how I'm going to do it. Make it my own, make it my own. And ta-da! We have a cute little ornament. Then you can just take, I wasn't going to do this, but we're going to make our tag an actual tag. I'm going to take this piece right here that I cut out for another ornament that I'm not going to make right now because I can always cut another one. And I'm just going to glue this right on here, just like so. And then you could cut another hat out to clean it up. If I hadn't put all that glue, it wouldn't look ugly that way. And I have a stamp. I have 2 stamp sets that say to and from. I have several of them actually, but I'm going to just write it. I'm just going to use my ink pen. Where'd it go? Now, I'll use this one. I was going to use my black one, but just say to, from, and Trixie, stop. 2025. There we go, guys. We have made us a raccoon ornament. Took a whole 45 minutes. Or an hour, because I think I started a couple of minutes. I think I've been on for about an hour. I don't even know. 51. It took us 51 minutes, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you make any ornaments or Christmas cards or any kind of crafting stuff, share it on my Facebook page, y'all. Not my Facebook page, but my Facebook group. Isn't it cute? And it you just use a ribbon to tie it onto something. So, alright, I'm going to let y'all go on that note, but this would be the penguin, and that would be the bear that we did last night. They could be tags too if you wanted them to be. And then here's the raccoon today. So, I hope everybody has a great afternoon. I'm going to sing my way out now. Ta-ta for now. So long, farewell. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hang on, Trixie. Mommy's working on this.